Hello. So this is the broom, and it's meant to be more of a sign for your front door, or you could do it as a leaner. It is 18.5 inches long. It does fit on a standard sheet of MDF, and I tested it on my Mira, and it cut really well. And I got everything on one sheet, just on one. I believe it's 12 by 19 inches. So I had a little bit of room to spare. So I got all of these pieces on one sheet. So I just want to go ahead and show you how this goes together. I just went ahead and glued the hat, just that one piece on the hat, so I could save some time. So let me just go ahead and pull this down here. I can show you that it fits on that one sheet. You can see there's some room left over, so that will fit on your Glowforge. If you need to, you can shrink it down a little bit too. So size does not really matter that much. So I did go ahead and paint it. I used the folk art paints. A lot of these colors here for the middle of the flower and the candy corn, so like that yellow color. And I used the brown. Don't just ignore my mess. I had a table that broke today, and that's the mess on the floor. I just have some paper towels or newspapers, and hopefully, oh, my floor is gonna be. I'm glad I did it out in the garage. Okay, so here's our hat, and that's what happens when you drive for 3 solid days. You just are tired. So you're just gonna go ahead and put that on there. Here's a little piece here. I just streaked it with a paintbrush. Nothing exciting, just brown, yellow, and white. Really nothing exciting. I didn't have any rhyme or reason as to how I painted that. You are welcome to paint it how you like for the bottom of the broom. There is a little piece to the middle of the broom that goes on like that. And then you're gonna put your candy corn together. You can put it on this little base so it's easier to glue the pieces on. You don't have to. I mean, it's really your preference. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this whole thing up. And then this kind of, I mean, I guess you kind of have to, just because otherwise it would be too big. So, okay, so there's our little candy corn that goes on there. I just think it would look cute there. And then I have my flowers. I just painted that with teal, and then I just use this really big brush, just Michael's brushes, those $11.99 brushes. You get like 50 of them, and I just dry brushed it with that yellow over the top of it. And I also use these lovely Distress ink, and I just kind of rubbed it along the edges. Same thing with this piece, just rubbed it along the edge. And that's just some turquoise. That just goes there. And then there's just one of these little wheat pieces that goes on this time. So that way it kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. Do this one-handed once again. Trying to do this one-handed. Sorry, usually I have 2 hands to do this. You get the idea. There we go. Move this down. So that just goes on there like that. And then we have our little cat tails. And those just go on like this. Might be upside down, I'm not sure. I'll have to check when I actually glue these on. Make sure these are on correctly. And these just go on like that. These are our little cat tails. And I just painted the little back pieces different colors, so that way I kind of made it more of a fall color. Here's our middle of our flower. I just did that yellow and just put some distressing ink on it. So there's our witch hat, and then we have these cute little signs, and it says haunted house. Just painted it with that tan paint, some tan paint, and then I used the distressing ink on the edges, and then those just go on here. There's 1, 2, 3, and they go on like that. There's our little sign, and then there's like these little pieces if you wanted to decorate the sign. There's like a little pumpkin. This little oval piece goes right on top. So that's our little pumpkin, and you can kind of decorate the pumpkin patch over here, like if you want to stick that on the pumpkin patch sign, Really, you can put it where you want it. You can put it over here. You can put it over here. I mean, front or back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that on. So there's that. There's like a little ghost. You can put that with the graveyard, or you can put it with the haunted house. So I'll just stick that on there. You can put a little bat. Maybe I'll put that down there with the haunted house. And there's like a skull. And you can put that wherever you want to. Maybe I'll switch these around and I'll put the ghost with the graveyard. That with the graveyard, maybe I'll put the ghost over here. How's that? So that is all it is. And that's our little broom. And you can hang that from a front door. There's a little hook at the top of the broom. You can hang it. Or you can just use it as a leaner. Like if you want to just put it on like along like your fireplace or something, but it's tall. You can also shrink it down if you want, but when you shrink it down, just always make sure that you thicken up the florals and stuff. Just because I just feel like once you shrink them down, they just get a little bit too thin. So just add that little offset. So that is our broom. I hope you guys like it. Just something different this time, other than just always shelf sitters. All right, well, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.